another episode of the Octavian Empire campaign. Last time we got rid of Lepidus, we also took over the rest of North Africa and most of, not all of Gaul. The only thing we really need to take is Belgica, which is held by the Frisi. And then we can pretty much concentrate on Antony in the east. We got a bit of an issue up here in Germany, as always. Marcomanni. Oop, I forgot the Frisi got pushed back all the way across the Rhine. So actually, we gotta go war against the Marcomanni, which is gonna be terrible. But if we gotta do what we gotta do. They gotta be pushed back. We can't allow them to get that strong. The Empire is too important, and the Dacians are equally in a position of power, and we need to be wary of that. Luckily, I do have 6 Fulminata still set up here in Octavian at the Alpine Knot. Forgot that Rome can expand, but we're trying for aqueducts anyway here shortly, once we get that little side tech out of the way. Second Alude is at Uliobana. We're probably going to keep it there for just a tad longer. Although wow, I cannot believe how fast our garrisons actually build up. I could have swore I just pretty much took that place. But anyway, we do have forces set up to go against some of this. Let's see if I can recruit any more agents. And I can. I can get one of these patricians, and I think I'll send him all the way over here to Bergium, just so we can see what's on the other side of this Rhine. Mediolanum, same difference. Okay, so I've actually got quite a few places I can build aqueducts in, which is fine. You know, I don't mind that. The first legion I need to build over here. I don't have a first legion, do I? Got a first classis. Oh, first legion, Concordialis, all the way down here at Macromates.
At your command.
I think. Well, we can't really leave that because we're at war with Egypt, and they seem to be trucking up some armies and fleets, which is understandable, I guess, and we are building a lot over here. Macromates doesn't have garrison either, so we really can't do anything about that. And Isle, leaving it alone. Took the army. I thought we were marching it, so where to go? Out of curiosity. Maybe that was it. The 4th Equestris? And the 1st Concordialis. Maybe? You know, I really don't remember, but one of those has to be the army, because we had 2 armies over here, and both of them were... and we have 2 armies now over on the other side, so it's gotta be the same. Gotta be. By the way, apologize for the lack of graphical detail with the last episode. I took the wrong option for for the video quality, so I mean my quality of videos isn't exactly great anyway, but on top of that I hit some integrated software that came from my graphics card, which outside of the graphics card is like a copy of a copy, so it was terribly grainy, and I'm sorry. Water sluicing. Good for us. Oh, Frizzy, you're gone. Bacillus. Bacillus can have Paragon. Royal Life. And child was born, and it quickly became obvious that he was no ordinary boy. Like mighty Hercules, there was something about him. He was a born leader of men. Okay, so I get a general. Good for me. Eventually I'll make use of that, but not yet. Now let's get ourselves some aqueducts. This is closer. Yeah. So we got morale replenishment, commercial stimulation, merchant payoff, civil administration. I think I'm gonna go for Lactuca. So Metilius, Quintus Metilius Lactuca. Hopefully that Marcomanni agent isn't gonna take him out. However, if it does, that's our reason for war. Alright. I'm gonna save that money this turn. So, nothing fancy, but... Oh, wait. I want to make sure I don't lose the capacity for this. Okay, so... we need a temple. Or do we? Yeah, we do. So, a temple it is. Still can't believe we can't get but the third Cyrenaica. The third Augusta is not a legion, which doesn't make sense to me. I mean, it really should be.
Ready for orders.
We can get some Liburni, Imperial Marine, Quadrine. Nope, we'll hold on to the money. Make some improvements in a few locations. Oh, good. Antony is fighting back against Dacia, it looks like, so that's a good sign. I'd much rather Rome hold on to Illyria prior to my war than the Dacians. They are a different culture, and, well, that whole region is completely balkanized at the moment, which is not conducive to me being able to move quickly through that land. I mean, in theory, I should simply take territory and keep moving. That's the way to win against Antony. You gotta kind of blitzkrieg, but that appears to not be the case at the moment, so maybe that'll change. Where was that? Syracuse. Go ahead and do that. Right. We do have the Coastal Guard. Gonna get some temples built up, I think. Wherever they are. Good grief. I don't need super temples up here at the moment. I'm fine without. So those are all good. Let's move south. And that may be really all I can do at the moment over here. To tell the truth, I think it's all I needed to do. Yep. Yeah, it was. Okay, cool. Well, that worked out well. I forgot about Lactuca, or whatever his name is. Lactose. The patrician lactose. It's a good thing my empire. Well, I'm not going there. We all know what the joke's gonna be. So I can't wait for Charlemagne to come out. I did actually already pre-order it. I mean, it was kind of a no-brainer as far as I was going to purchase it anyway, so 10% off prior to release. That's about as good as I'm going to get till about 5 or 6 months down the road when it goes down to a lower price. It won't be for the holidays, but you know, I was like, I kind of really want it now, so pre-ordered it. It ought to be fun. Looking forward to playing it in a couple days. I've been watching Lionheart and Heir of Carthage's videos on it, and even some the new narrative Let's Play of sorts that officially Devin alluded to, and they are really nice. I mean, I love the look of the illuminated manuscript units like everyone else does. The map is still definitely an Attila map, but it is expanded out Western Europe with the exception of North Africa, so it's not exactly like the last Roman DLC map. And I like that map, but Africa is overdone. So is the East anymore. It used to be. I really wanted to play the East. I really wanted to play against the Sassanids and the Parthians and all that. I think it's just because I've constantly gone over there and I can't ignore them that I'm getting tired of playing them. So not having them in the map is nice. It would have been kind of neat though to kind of do a what if scenario with, which eventually someone will mod the main map for it, but for the East, the Byzantine Empire at this point, which was at least towards the middle to late part of the Carolingian or Charles the Great's reign in Frankish lands, was under a queen, not an emperor. So the empress, who killed her son and killed her, well, imprisoned her son, I guess. I can't remember. I think she killed her son, and then killed her husband prior to that, or at least he died prematurely. I don't know if she was ever pinned with
service to Rome.
But in either case, she ends up being the sole ruler of the East, and it doesn't really bother them because unlike the Roman era, the Byzantine Greek era doesn't really have any kind of negative issue with queens ruling.
How can I serve Rome?
So, she ends up being in command, or being in command of the empire at that time, and gets word that an upstart Frank has named himself Emperor of the Romans, and holds all of the lands of the one-time provinces of Gaul, and some of Germania, and even most of Italy. Especially that part of Italy which the Byzantines themselves didn't control. So it can be neat to do a what-if scenario with, had Charlemagne's petition to marry the Empress actually gone through. In real life, she did contemplate it, and it sounds like the nobility of the Byzantine Empire stepped in and caused a coup, which cost her the throne, and at the same time made sure that a union between East and West couldn't happen. Had it, that would have been amazing. I don't think Carolingian and Byzantine culture were compatible. It would have been weird to see what would have come out of that. But it is true that Charles the Great was trying to emulate a lot of Eastern imperial aspects, architecture, and things like that. So it would have been neat to see that happen. Towards the end of his reign, a lot of his places, including his imperial capital at Aachen, you can still see Byzantine-ish style, Frankish architecture, like his throne room and the like. Definitely alludes to the Byzantine style.
Peace is not an easy word.
Oh, now
Warriors speak of honor and glory, but you have little of them left.
No, I'm almost willing to do it just so I can concentrate on the Marcomanni. Well, that's high, so can you break your client state treaty with him? Oh, you will. Okay. Oh, no trade though. You don't like that terrible trade. Let's see if we can get you to pay me. Yep. Nice. Oh, that should really irritate Antony. I want you to get a divorce. Okay. Just don't kill us. So that is awesome. Antony has lost one of his most powerful client states. Concrete's good. Honestly, the only reason I'm doing this is because I like full stacks. So my commodities has a full garrison now. Good for us. We're gonna do that just because we really need to upgrade stuff, get money, all that wonderful jazz. Whoa. Okay. That's not right. We should totally have... Oh, ha! I already got that there. So, we're gonna go with Consecrated Ground. Get our famous Temple of Jupiter going on there. I didn't notice that. That's one thing I wish they would have done better in this one, is that when you do aqueducts and things, they don't really get... an aqueduct on the map, which helps me remember I've already got one here. Like this place, this one's already got one. It went to water tanks, and I don't need to do it again. Should probably do a workshop here. So I will. So I will. Wow. Good. But I don't wanna.
My wits and words are yours. Setting forth.
And traditional pattern. I just
There is
woke it
more
up
I could
a
do.
little bit ago, so yeah, I'm definitely dealing with some issues with being able to breathe. But oh well. Alright, Yeliobanda, you're getting that because it's fancy. Yeah, it's fancy. There. Hit that. Hit that. You don't need it. Get that. Alright, cool. We got aqueducts all over the place. Oh. Except here. We need one here. There we go. Now we got a little extra money we can spend on something else. I guess I'll do this. I mean, why not? Really, why not? And then we'll work on Mediolanum and the like. So, this should explode our income as this all goes on. Just because we do need to kind of get ourselves set up here. I am going to recall the 1st Legion all the way up north, because I want to rebuild it. stop the adoption. Can't afford that. As it is, I haven't really done anything as far as working on political maneuvering.
Ready, willing, as you
Probably
command.
oughta. Okay, so nothing here. We're gonna
Everyone
go
has
ahead and get into a
dark
stance so we can embezzle. Actually, we can go ahead and do that. Cool. And we'll do a coin maker at Mediolanum. And shop.
Commander.
Unfortunately, you really can't do much at the moment. I will, however, get the Legion on its way up, so... oh man. I really can't move that. Shoot. Alright, well... you go here.
Commander,
You
faster,
force march all the way back.
at once.
Really?
Fleet reporting.
Wow. Okay, well... fair enough. I'll build up that fleet again, so that we've got a little bit of a defensive barrier should other forces decide they don't like me as much anymore. Well, as is traditional for that area of the world, Illyria is a war-torn region, with a whole lot of back and forth with people conquering cities over here in Iraqium. Modern-day Durazzo is just been taken by Antony yet again, and Salona is under the Briuki again. I'm almost thinking I should try out my Legion, but I really don't want to. Yeah. Well. Gonna get that taken care of. Man, that money goes by fast. That's crazy. Oh well, it's gotta be done. It's gotta be done if I'm to build up my income. Because I've really ignored it. Then once I got enough money, I'll start pushing political
Is that all?
positions. Anyway, as is true with so many, and as most have pointed out about this Carolingian DLC, it is a fascinating time period, one with a whole lot of possibilities. I like the fact in that thing you can make your own kingdom and name it, all that. It's a step toward... it's a step towards doing something like Crusader Kings 2, where you got coat of arms and your own kingdom. That's more dynastic than imperialistic, like Total War game generally is, but it's still a lot of fun. I'm gonna give that guy Cunning since he's over here, something that'll kind of boost his stats towards defense in case an agent decides to try to take him out. Wow, really? Huh. Well, do we have, since I've got the fourth here, we do have the fourth, Flavia Felix. It is what it is, right? Yep, fourth. So, fourth Flavia Felix it is. Build it at Carthage, why not?
At your command.
Okay.
On
I'm
course.
gonna try to spend as less time as possible in the Mediterranean. I seem to do better if I'm
Waiting for a new course.
going here.
Returning to land.
So that's what I'm gonna do. So we're slowly building, or taking our way up. Irony, but oh well. Oh wow, and both Dyrrachium and Apollonia fall in this turn. So the Dacians are pushing
These
Antony
brazen
out.
fools deserve
Now.
only death.
It might be a good idea for me to get involved in that war. I hate to do it, but I do not need them becoming a world power. I mean, a Dacian Empire is no joke.
Your assistance.
I'll say that, that's for sure. Mediolano. Oh, and other news, no Horus the Younger yet. Still waiting. Mint. I could do legionary barracks here, that wouldn't be bad. That really wouldn't be bad. Fine doing it. Yeah, let's go get that. That way we don't have to spend as much money. It'll take some time,
Make
but
haste, men.
yeah. We got plenty else to spend our time
Ready
on.
for further orders.
Yeah, in my free time, I've been, when I'm not recording and working and the like, in other words, I'm working on a Belisarius Last Roman campaign for Attila, where I decided to go and create my own empire. I've done a mission before, a campaign where I stayed loyal to Justinian, so it's kind of fun to see a Western empire get rebuilt under Belisarius. So far, I'm still stuck in the Italian peninsula, and holy cow, that's hard.
My friend, I will plead that you do only...
No matter how easy it is when you start, after you rebel and you're immediately at war with the Roman Empire as well as with all the other powers, it's every bit as hard as a Western Roman Empire campaign for the Vanilla Attila. Allow the marriage, or prevent the marriage. Gonna allow it, it's 2,000, gets me something. I don't know what,
For the
Can't be
glory
bad.
of Rome.
right? War maker. Yeah.
At your command.
Oh, almost. Yeah, we're building that up though.
Have further
got that going on. Really don't need that. Actually, to tell the truth, most of these places I don't really need that. Oh well. I still don't know what I want to make at Massilia. To tell the truth, you got the 22nd Primigenia and the 30th Ulpia Victrix, Trajan's Legion, or Caligula's for campaigns in Germania. That might be worth it. So Primigenia would be something that would have a bonus versus Germans. That'll come in handy versus the Marco Manni. Occurs to me I should see if they hate me now. Yeah, they still don't like me too much.
I will listen carefully to your words, and then give...
Cappadocia.
Greetings, friend. Let us use our time together in wisdom
Nope.
and...
Alright. Well, it was worth a shot. So, yeah, we're gonna go with Primigenia, I think. Since it's against Germania.
We hunger for battle.
Once again, glad this isn't Attila and you have snow attrition like crazy. Still got a little bit, but not as bad. So that's kind of nice. The place needs it. Got it. Got it. Alright. So, that's neat. Got all that upgraded. Really don't have anything. Well, I could do that. Illyria could be my. Get the food thing going, and that will earn me some income. Holy cow, man. I've got a lot of farms I can upgrade. So, I shouldn't be wanting for food, that's for sure. And it'll be interesting. That's another thing with the Carolingian campaign. It'll be interesting to see what happens with information really. With I gotta collect my thoughts. It's morning. I just drank coffee, but it hasn't hit yet. See what kind of environmental and other natural occurrences happen throughout the map's years when you play. Veteran!
We hunger for battle.
We'll do that. Get some cunning going on.
Willing and able.
Paragon and yeah, we'll do intrigue. Why not? There's the raging boars. Angry pigs. That's what that is. Ooh, Utopia. It's a lot of money, but it's a lot of gold, so it's happening. It's all money ahead. Alright. Well, now this one we probably do need water tanks. Here we can do a mint in Cordoba. Probably oughta. So we'll do that. That's fine. Oh, what legion did we have here? The 9th? Hispana. Oh yeah, that's right, because of this fit. Yeah. I didn't actually put them here, did I? So, that's interesting. Alright, we're almost to where we need to be so we can rebuild this legion appropriately. Because I can't talk.
Your next command?
Alright. Almost there. Construction. Good.
We hunger for battle.
Okay, so priorities.
Make haste, men.
Position
Waiting
ourselves
for
here, and we will get rid of these, and we will build instead. The first out of Utrix.
It is a great and
2,
glorious
3.
thing to die for
Oops.
Rome.
Wrong ones. One, two, three. I hate getting rid of all that experience, but we'll get it back. I'm not so worried about it. Wow, one turn. Okay. That will work. That will be an actual
At your command.
legion. It's the Adiutrix, right? Yep. So we're gonna rename Concordialis. I think that's right. Add. So get rid of you. Strange spellings. Alright, there we go. And now that that's taken care of. What? Seriously? I'm holding on to that money then. Awesome. One more turn for that, so
Commander. Your orders?
we'll move them over here.
Making for port. We hunger
Them.
for battle. Faster, damn you all.
Over here. Yeah, that's a better use of it. That'll work. Oh yeah, that'll be fine. Alright. veteran. Yeah, salt. Why not? Get some zeal. Roma. That. Then we'll go down here and work on that. And that. Should be all of them, I think. Minus Kyrene. Ah, Kyrene's got one. Dang it.
Ready for battle.
Sure. Well, we'll eliminate that for now and instead get the 4th Flavia Felix.
Soldiering. It's a good life.
Yep. I forgot to move the 1st all the way over to the Rhine. Ah, I'll do it this turn. There's always stuff you forget. Wow, yeah, Dacia's taken over all of Greece. Maybe I can partner with Antony. Wonder if he's okay with that. That would be funny. That would be funny. Oh, Lemuria. It's when you throw beans at the floor of door frames so that you keep out evil spirits of the restless dead. Yay, Halloween. Alright. Cordoba. Why'd I do that? I don't even know. Go back over here. There you go. Doesn't really give me anything I want, so... Food time. Let's get that food going.
We hunger for battle. Commander. Faster, curse you all. Advance.
That'll work. March the 1st all the way over to the Rhine.
Is that all?
I think we'll put them right there on the Rhine frontier in the Santo area. Well, actually, it might be better to have them over here, right in front of the Alpine area towards Octavian, because I'm gonna need to worry about that. Of course, I got the 22nd in 2 turns, and I can start building it up. So that might be a good idea too. I mean, I need more money in either case because I can't support more legions really and still have money to spend. Come on, Antony, you can do it. It's all you, buddy. There you go, staring at him across the ocean. Conviction.
I respectfully ask for an attack.
I have no reason to go to war with Egypt at the moment. They have broken their client state treaty with Antony. Iberia. Okay, so
Skills are yours.
do that. Local trade. Young boy in the province has befriended a dolphin. Oh, good. So great is their bond that the creature allowed the boy to saddle it. Even better. The spectacle drew visitors from far and wide, and the cost of entertaining them is taking its toll on the province's finances. I bet it is. Charge to see the dolphin, please. Come on, if he's gonna be kind of weird. Let's at least make money off of it. Alright. We're gonna hold off on the cattle because I'm making more money with or I have more things I can do with this. So that will work. That is up there on the border, but I would rather have fountains. So we'll wait on that one. For the sake of movement, I think I'm gonna march him regular up here to Santo. I've got to probably put him into a hiding stance. I don't want them to see where I'm putting stuff. That gets a little awkward when they decide they don't want to do what I want to do. Hopefully that made sense. I'm not entirely sure.
Ready for battle.
So Julio Banda.
At your command. On the move.
Yeah, we can do that.
Ready for further orders.
That's not bad. It actually didn't do anything, so that guy,
We hunger for
second
battle.
holiday, doesn't do anything. Wow, that's crazy. Gearing up for my war against Germania to push them back. So that'll be nice. Might be able to disrupt their empire, but now instead of tripartite in Germania, we have two great empires, Marcomanni and the Dacians. I can see them going to blows here shortly if they haven't started already. Apparently Antony's counting coup against the Dacians, showing up outside their port, staring at him and leaving. Oh yeah, he's been totally forced off of there. Yeah. Trying to see the dolphin and his boy paid for the visitors' entertainment with a little money left over. However, the province's reputation suffered as people complained about having to pay to see a gift from the gods. You gotta be kidding me. Well, I could have killed the dolphin. I guess I should have just left it alone. Whatever. So, right then. 22nd. I gotta keep building up my farms. I can't not. It is just not in the cards. Alright. Well, we might as well get that at this point. Let's see what we got in the
We
form of
hunger
this.
for battle.
We already got the 4th Flavia Felix there. How much does a legionary group cost? 518, so I can get 2 of them. So let's begin doing that then.
It is a great and glorious thing to die for Rome.
Flavia Felix. Alright. Romans are completely under a Balkan barbaric group, apparently. I had a coworker who was Romanian, and his view of the world, or at least his view of his society, was that it was a direct descendant of Dacia. He should be proud. He should be proud. Thrace will no longer trade with us. Well, that's because they no longer exist. Judging by that. Stop the adoption. There goes all my money. Grief.
Glory to Rome.
And able.
Oh yeah, they're opting for war here shortly, aren't they?
At your command. March.
That's
Waiting
not a
for
bad
orders.
spot.
Lying
Go
in
ahead
wait.
Commander,
and get into
laying an ambush, sir.
hiding mode. They shouldn't be able to see me now. That'll be nice. Only really got one other thing down here, and then I can start doing some of the other stuff. Alright, so let's get rid of 3. 1, 2,
Soldiering.
3.
It's a good life.
We can do one more. That's fine. That'll work. That'll work.
Fleet
Really ought to
reporting.
build that fleet up. Same principle though, need more money. Need more money. Man, I cannot believe. Like, oh yeah, the Dacians have pushed out all of that. They've created their empire. Now they just need to take out the Ryuki and then they will declare war on me. Because they're already at war with another Roman faction that's been forced back into Asia Minor. Way to go there, Antony. Way to defend the empire. Here I thought Antony was going to be my big danger. It looks more and more likely it's going to be the Dacians that are going to be my big enemy. Or the Marcomanni. I don't know. I haven't fought them yet, but I have enough legions stationed up there. I don't think I'm going to have too much of a problem. Should probably build up that fleet. I might move it actually. I might move it over to the Adriatic in preparation for any kind of attack across the sea. Might be a good idea. So let's see.
We hunger for battle.
First, let's finish this up. And then that will work. Alright, where's that fleet? It's right here. Yeah, we're gonna take it from Illyria and we're gonna send it all the way over here to Brundisium, where we should probably build up our defenses. Which means, well, I don't know, I could probably do fountains. Probably wouldn't be too bad. So no battles this time, guys, just a whole lot of maneuvering and building up, but that's bound to happen. that just doesn't seem very fun to you, which I can understand. Imagine what it must be like if we were to do an Attila Let's Play, because the majority of that, you're just sitting there churning turns to build income, and every once in a while you get an apocalyptic battle, which will make or break your empire in a single day, which some people like that, some people don't. One of those that really doesn't. I like the idea of slowly building up your empire, but building it steadily, rather than having it weigh on a pitched battle, which, I get it, that was the time period. Believe me, I get it. That's what I got my degree in, was history. And my forte is the ancient medieval world. But,
All hands to the oars.
yeah. Still, it's not the most fun in a game. Especially for someone who wants to make this an entertaining empire building campaign, but is what it is. I mean, you really, even so, it's still a fun game, or I wouldn't be playing it over and over and over and over. Missed one. Huh. Oh well. So that's cool. Gallia did have some of that, so that's interesting. Alright. We're gonna give it another turn. My objective is to get all of the farmlands upgraded and the likes in preparation, and then that should allow us next episode to actually press against the Marcomanni, begin our war against them, fight them. I'm gonna ignore the Kenny for now. I think that won't be that big a deal. But, you know, who knows, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it'll be a big deal.
If you strike, the...
But I like the fact of an empire being so huge that a battle can be happening on one side of it, and peace and prosperity is on the other side of it. And when you get this big, Western Europe, Spain should be in good shape, even if Greece is in turmoil. It's just the size of it should reflect. And the second Holiday has lost its general. Who do we want? Corollas, Canis, Corvus, Cato, and Arvina. Any of them? Ooh, there we go. Cato then. Evading enemies and anticipating an enemy ambush. Oh. Well, even so, that's +2 to Eastern culture influence. Who are you, and why are you in my army and my faction? That's wrong. The same here. Rollis. Man, we just love those Easterners, don't we? I don't think that's right. Huh. Alright. Yeah, we'll do that at Hadrimentum. That's fine. Alright, already got that happening there. Yeah, I do. So, we'll go ahead and just chug them over. Don't really need to worry now. They'll be within reinforcement range at that point. Want to make sure I'm not missing any places down here that have FUD. So, no, it looks to me good. So, yeah. With the extra funds, then. I want to stay away from you guys. Well, from commerce, you'd be great for governor. Too bad that doesn't exist in this game. Resistance to foreign occupation and 10% to battle captives. You can do that. Raise an army.
At your command.
Too bad it's not the 22nd, though. I gotta change the number. 1,
Come, fight for Rome.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's fine. That's fine. Unless I could use it somewhere else. No, I can't. Not at 800. So, yeah, Imperial Auxiliary Infantry. Let's change that number, shall we?
Orders.
Rimagania. No thanks. That sounds so wrong. Okay. So the 22nd Primigania is happening. We're building it up. That'll be an anti-German legion, and the last one I really ought to make, and then I can start pushing on these fronts. These fronts, these frontiers, these frontaruskis. I don't know where I'm going with that. And, yeah, that should be doable, I think. So,
Your orders.
that is where I'm going to leave it this time. We have, I think, done a lot that's really going to boost our income next turn. Or next time, I should say. And we've started building up better legions to deal with a major war that's going to happen. As it appears that the Dacians and Marcomanni are now our biggest bad guys, not Antony, surprisingly. I could be wrong. Maybe he'll make a breakout over there in the east as we go to war with them. But I'm going to at least try to hold back and take back the Belgian territories from on my side of the Rhine. Possibly also raid into Marcomanni lands, break some of their armies up, and splinter their empire, if I can. And then I'm going to go and have to declare war on the Dacians, and I'll probably do the same kind of thing, push them across the Danube. And by that point, there's not a lot of their land on the other side of the Danube, so if I do that, that's probably going to be good. But this is where I'll leave it, so until next time, I will see you later.